Welcome to PPR podcast number 157. My name is Paul Rudy, and to my right is the star of the podcast and the Prep Picks Report, Mr. Bert Grossman. Bert, we have a very special center seater.
We do. Brandon Arrington, for the fastest man in the county, he was actually late, and he's coming to us live from art class. Brandon, how are you?
Welcome to the podcast. How you doing, young man?
I'm doing good.
So what are you doing right now? What class is this that we're interrupting?
Well, it's art, but like already finished all my work, so I should be good.
I have to ask, what do you do? What do you make, little paper mache figures or paintings? What art do you make?
I mean, I usually just make like I'm not really good at like drawing, so I usually just make like the sun or something, like the clouds and stuff like that. I don't know, stuff like that.
I just have to ask, is there an example of your work anywhere near you right now? Can you show us?
Nah. I mean, yeah, I could probably get over here, but I don't know. I don't think it's good.
I know, but that's what we want to see, because you're so good at so many other things. Share with us. Come on, go grab it real quick.
All right, but I'll see. I'll grab it real quick.
Okay.
That's a big art class.
Yeah, geez.
Are you in a stadium?
Nah.
They hang your stuff up on the wall?
It's just like I want to see what you got extra credit for.
Don't pull somebody else's out either.
Yeah.
Well, it's like this thing that we work on every day. It's this little worksheet.
Oh, come on, sure.
I'm not really good at drawing or nothing like that, but I'll show you a little something.
Okay.
They usually have us do like stuff like this.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a morning sketch, basically, what we do.
And has that been graded yet? What did you get for that?
Yeah. I got an A, because you really just get graded for doing it, you know? Giving
oh, young man, I already like you. You're cool. Oh, that's great.
I wouldn't have showed that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't have showed. Oh goodness.
Brandon, you are cool. You're cool.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
All right, so we've established that you're not an artist.
Yeah, definitely not.
But you are an incredible football player. Can we start the conversation with just the obvious topic? Why did you leave Helix for Mount Miguel?
I moved to the area, so just it was closer.
So it was a geographical decision.
Yeah.
Hey, you're in track right now. I've been waiting to ask somebody this forever. So, is there any thought in your mind because you got track scholarships and you got football scholarships? Any thought in your mind that you would ever pick track over football?
It's a hard decision right now. I like both of them, so I don't know. It's like 50-50, I don't know.
Let me give you some advice, because I had both in college coming out, or in high school. If you go on a track visit and you go on a football visit, you'll make your decision pretty easily.
Why is that?
This track visit, you go there and you hang out and you eat in the cafeteria. Football, you go there and there's Lamborghinis and there's girls and there's people, there's nightclubs, there's everything. Track doesn't have that on a track visit.
He's a sophomore.
I'm just saying, when he gets there, track doesn't have a track visit. It's not the same as a football visit.
So what's your event?
That is true.
Is that true?
My events?
Yeah,
that is true.
What do you specialize in? I assume sprints.
Yeah, the 1, 2, and I run the 4 probably once a year.
And you're in track right now, aren't you? Or are they just starting?
Yeah.
So did you win the state last year? I know you won CIF, right?
I actually got hurt in March. I had messed up my hamstring or something like that, and so I didn't really get to finish the season. But I was still leading the county for the 100 and the 2, I think. So
what was your best 100 time?
My best 100 time last year was 10:58, and in the 200 it was 21:2.
What are we looking at this year?
10:2 and 20 point. I'm gonna hit 20 point 10:2.
What was Reggie Bush?
Reggie Bush was 10-4, but I mostly broke all his records for like freshman year.
Oh, wow. So you're on
So like
a
I'm
good
on
trajectory.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, so you broke Reggie's record when you were a freshman?
No, his freshman records.
I broke his freshman record because his freshman record he went 11:06 and I went 10:58.
Oh,
So you have
Wow.
have 2 years to beat 10-2.
Yeah, well, yeah, 2 years. Yeah.
So Reggie was 10-2. Is Reggie the fastest football player?
Reggie ran 10:42, but that was his PR. But he never ran it again.
So all right. So his PR is 10:42. Your PR is 10:50 something.
Yeah,
Oh, you'll make that up in no time, right?
yeah.
did you run the 100?
I have.
Yes, I ran 100
You
to
said what?
McDonald's. All right, so young man.
Wait, just so he knows how old we were, it was the 100-yard when we
Yeah,
tracked.
our thing was a 100-yard dash.
We didn't even have the 110.
So like you could run it in
you
9
have
something,
the
right?
dirt. Yeah.
No, you couldn't, but you.
But I'm
people
just saying
could.
the best times in the world, like the Bob Hayeses of the world, ran it. The guy for the Cowboys, the fastest man.
Oh, I meant
All right.
Carl Lewis. You're way older.
Yeah, I am. I'm 10 years older than you. All right, Brandon. So tell us about your life right now. How often does the phone ring with somebody interested in your football skills?
It rings a lot.
Like, how much is a lot? How much is a lot? Like a few times a day or 10 times a day?
Like probably a few times a day.
And does that get old?
Yeah, I kind of got used to it.
It's got to get old, like, because, I mean, we keep going back in the day, but it used to be your senior year, not for you, it was never, but senior year, and then you get calls, but you have to deal with recruiting for 2 years of this stuff, and that's got to be getting old after, and you're only in year one of it.
Can you tell us how the conversation goes? Just kind of give us a for instance. All right.
Well, it's really just they like introduce themselves. They just tell you like they saw your film and like they like the way you play and stuff like that, and like they give you a like scholarship and like just tell you like keep in contact and stuff, build a relationship, stuff like that.
How do you determine what offer is a good offer? A lot of people offer, what's the word, committable?
Uncommittal.
Can you distinguish between a legitimate offer and an offer that they give to everybody? Is that something you discuss?
Yeah, I'll say like an offer that they give to everybody is just like some people just base offers off like conversations, but if they haven't told you got a full ride, then there's no point of like think like like even managing like to say that's a real offer.
So how many, in your view, real offers do you have right now?
All of them. I don't post like off of conversations. Like if I have a conversation with a coach, it's just a conversation.
So I saw you have like 25 though, don't you? Right around 25, 24, 25?
21 right now.
So I saw you got to do me a favor, and I'll come out and give you a PPR award if you do this. You always posted like, I saw you're on 3 where you're like in your class, you're like number 5 in the nation as a recruit. Notre Dame offers, all your offers, big Division I. If you take a picture of that artwork and post it on Twitter, can you do that today?
Nah, they sent it to me, so I just
No, your
reposted
artwork,
it.
the one you showed us.
He's making fun of your artwork.
Come on.
Hey, I don't think I'm posting that one.
Come on, just post it up there.
I don't think I'm posting that one.
Say recruiting's going great, but I don't need it. I got this.
Oh, the fact that you can make fun of yourself, Brandon, is going to be it's going to carry you a long way, young man, and that means you were raised right. So, talk about the people that are in your life that you feel have helped you to get to this point.
I'll say my dad, my mom, my siblings. I got cousins that influenced me. To like play. My older brother influenced me to play. I started playing because of him. And you guys probably know my cousin too, Jaleel Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. He's really fast too.
That's my cousin. Yeah. So yeah.
So tell us about the conversations you've had with Jaleel Tucker, because it wasn't that long ago. Jaleel was going through pretty much what you're going through.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, he just tells me like don't pay attention to like all the like high rankings. Just stay focused, stay motivated, keep working. Like the hard work don't stop. Keep grinding. He just tells me like don't get like caught up into all that ranking stuff. Just stay focused. Yeah.
So were you around when his dad muffed his
Announcement.
Yes,
were you here that night?
I remember that day. I remember it went viral. ESPN. I was texting about it. It was hilarious. He said he didn't even notice. So like, it was just funny. They had told him to the side. You know, he was like, he didn't even know what was going on.
Were you here that night when it happened, or were you watching on TV?
No, I watched it on TV.
So you were watching the PPR that night.
Yeah.
You know, Jaleel, great young man, and we love him to death. But it didn't go the way he wanted it to go. Is there a lesson to be learned from that? I mean, is that something that opens your eyes a little bit?
Yeah.
Talk about that a little.
Well, like, you know, he was just saying, like, you know, don't get caught up into other stuff. He was just telling me, like, you know, don't like get caught up to other stuff because like he probably got caught up into other stuff, you know. But you know, I'm a learn from like his mistakes, and he gonna tell me stuff like that, you know, would manage me to be great, you know. And he was just telling me like, just keep working, you know, like don't base it off talent, you know, like go in the lab and do work, you know, because it's not based off just talent.
Yeah, I guess you get to college, everybody has talent, but I guess. And I'm gonna go back to the recruiting thing. It's crazy for us because we're not used to this. But you know, now how much time, effort, thought do you put into actually committing these days? Because everybody can leave after 1 year now, and everybody's jumping around the portal, and everybody gets better offers. Is it really that important to pick the right school the first time? You think, or is it really you got 2 or 3 tries?
I feel like it's always I feel like it's always right to pick the right school the first time because like. You should like build that relationship, like, you know, but you never know what's gonna happen because like what you said, like a coach might leave the next year, you know, so you never know what's gonna happen, but you should build relationships with every school because you never know where that coach is gonna go the next year.
Yeah, I mean, you get guys like Radcliffe, Josiah Cox. I mean, they do great as freshmen, and all of a sudden you get some money offered and you jump.
Where's Josiah now?
New Mexico State. Radcliffe's Texas A&M.
All right, well, you brought up money. I hate to have this conversation with a sophomore in high school, but it's a reality in 2024. Money is now part of the. Who brings up the subject of money first in a conversation? Do you or does the school?
None. We don't mention no money. They really just talk about development, you know.
I think it's senior year when they start to bring up the money.
So that money conversation doesn't happen, or well then.
I don't think they're allowed to for younger guys.
Really?
I think you got to be a senior for that conversation after your season.
Honest, Scott?
Pretty sure.
Well, then how? Well, then what? Like Ohio State's got $12 million of recruiting money. That all goes to the seniors on the team.
No. I mean, senior in high school, you can't talk to a sophomore about NIL money.
Okay. All right. So you can't talk about it
unless you get like a sponsored brand. Like I know a few kids that are like my age that got sponsored brand right now though.
You looking for that?
Is that something? Maybe you could sponsor your artwork.
Yeah, or build a brand or something. Have my own brand, you know.
So what do we got? I mean, you come from Helix and then you're Mount Miguel. What's the difference? I mean, as far as team-wise, like going into this year. I mean, do you notice a big difference in the way the team operates differently?
Yeah. Well, like last year at Helix, like I was basically like with all the like seniors, you know. Now I'm with like most of my age, because like I was really just the only sophomore that was really like starting on like at Helix. So, you know, it's really just my turn now, you know.
Yeah.
To shine.
Was that a tough thing to do to leave that school, or you don't seem too rattled by it? Like you've.
I mean, it was like, you know, it's like there's nothing I can do, you know. Like I moved, like there's nothing I can really like, you know, do like to change it. So like I don't know.
All right. Well,
I'm glad you didn't move to Castle Park.
Yeah. Literally. I wouldn't want to go there.
Let's talk about Alabama. Do you want to go there?
Hey, yeah, that's a big school. One of my options, because like I got a lot of family from Alabama, so like my family been big on Alabama. Like my grandpa is like a big Alabama fan because he's from Birmingham, so he's a big Alabama fan. So I grew up watching Nick Saban win the national championship. My grandpa yelling on the side, if Alabama mess up one time, so
Yeah, but Nick Saban's not there anymore.
yeah.
Does
But
that-
I feel like the coach there would still like keep the program going because he was just at a national championship last year. So
Fair enough.
What is so if you were picking today, just say we're talking to you right now, you're a senior, you're ready to commit. Obviously you're a sophomore, it doesn't matter. Would it be Alabama? Is that your favorite right now?
I wouldn't say Alabama, but I don't know yet. I don't know actually right now, but I hope it's one of those SECs though. But I don't have a decision right now yet. So
It's hard though. We watch football on TV and then we automatically have in our mind where we want to go. And then when you visit that school, it turns a little different sometimes.
yeah.
Bert, let me ask you a question. If you were a young 5-star kid in San Diego and you were going to make your college decision known to the world, where would you do it? How would you do it?
I'd do it on KUSI PPR.
I mean, I'll do it on KUSI.
Is that a promise right now? Is that a commitment?
Yeah, I would do it on KUSI.
Hold on, but this is
I always like
Oh, let him finish his thought. What were you saying, Brandon?
like I always see like the top guys do it. So why not? Why not put San Diego on the map?
God bless this young man. I like him more. I don't want this conversation to end.
But he's so young, what you don't realize is we won't even have a job when he's committed.
2 years from now,
Yeah,
he'll be
we won't
gone
have a
and
job.
He'll be at ESPN making his. But Brandon, I appreciate the thought right now. Then I'm just going to mark it down as a firm commitment at 6.
No, that's a non-committable offer you were talking about earlier.
No, that was a committable offer, was it not?
No.
Might have to give me some KUSI gear there.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
See? That was a yeah.
Non-committable offer.
Brandon, I'm holding you to it, dude. All right, what else we want to talk to this young man about? First of all, describe yourself as a football player. What makes you special?
My speed, my covering, my ability to go around the field. That's really my good things I do on the field.
What are you being recruited as?
Huh?
Are you being recruited as a wide receiver?
I want to do both, but if anything, I like DB, but I want to do both.
Really? I thought you'd be wide receiver all day.
Yeah, I thought I would too, but I don't know.
You like DB? That's
Well,
interesting.
will that factor into a conversation? Say Alabama wants you to be X, but you want to be Z. Does what they have in mind for you affect your decision as to where you're going to go?
Nah. I like both, but it's just gonna be what's best for me. Whatever's gonna give me the predicaments to get where I want to be. I'll just do what I have to do.
All right, can I ask the question? We have to ask all the questions?
Sure.
You have any clue what's in the backpack with Verlaine or no?
What does that mean?
What's in Verlaine's backpack that he carries around all the time? What's in there?
I don't know. Probably, I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Is there anything in there even?
It's probably tissue. He probably hasn't even.
I've asked 20 people this and nobody knows.
Do you ever see him go into it?
All right, so there's nothing in there. That's what I'm going with. So it's just a fashion statement.
All right,
in the
but
backpack.
along the Verlaine is a controversial figure in high school football, but he's also a very successful one. What's it like to be part of the new Mount Miguel, if you will?
I mean, yeah, it's fun. I'm here with a lot of D1 guys. It's a good environment and good to be around all my teammates. Because they all want to go where they're going to places where we all want to go. So we're all in the right circle.
Who's your quarterback this year?
Ask the young man.
Who's your quarterback this year, Brandon?
I have no idea. It's probably gonna be me. Honestly, I can do everything.
You gonna be quarterback?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hold you that.
Hold. Are you being serious?
Yeah, I can do everything.
Well, I'm not saying that you can't, but I just because
No, I'm not serious. I don't know though. Honestly, I honestly don't know.
But you're in the competition for quarterback.
Well, I heard the same thing. that you were going to be behind center, and who was the kid we had last year? Oh God, I can't remember his name.
Castillo? Oh, the
No,
quarterback.
Jeremiah Castillo. Who was the quarterback last year?
Barton.
Barton. I mean, that's going to be some tough shoes to fill, some tough spikes to fill, will it not?
Yeah, that would.
You're not playing quarterback.
He was a senior. Isn't he a senior?
Yeah, he's gone, but you're not playing quarterback.
He's gone.
Yeah.
All right, so outside of football, what do you like to do? And track.
I like to usually play video games or like work out, track practice, or I just practice on dunking. Usually like on the court outside my house.
You can dunk?
Yeah.
Man, everybody can dunk.
How tall are you?
Were you dunking in high school?
No, I wasn't dunking. I have the vertical leap of a parking curb.
Yeah.
How tall are you? Am I taller than you are?
You said what?
How tall are you?
6'3".
Oh, he's got an inch, 2 inches on me.
You couldn't dunk?
I couldn't. No.
Could you dunk a tennis ball?
I could touch the rim, but I couldn't. Yeah, I could dunk a tennis ball.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
That counts.
Yeah. All right. Well, Brandon, what's your as we wrap this up? What's your advice to young athletes out there?
I'll say to the young athletes is keep working. Don't stop, because the more you work, the more good things will happen to you.
And on that note, you got anything more for him?
No, he's got class right now. I got it.
All right, we'll let you get back to our class. Hey, young man, Bert.
Yeah.
Do you have any pictures of your family that you could share with us? Because I'd like to include that in the podcast. Bert, get his social media tags, and we will. I'll post. Oh, lights are. We stop paying our bills, so we got to go. Brandon,
I get it.
I'll start posting this either today or tomorrow. So look for it, okay?
Okay, I'll send you guys the pictures on Twitter or something.
Bert's gonna call you and get them from you. So
okay,
I want them emailed to me. If you can email,
I'll email them to you.
Email it makes it faster. All right, Brandon. Have a great day, and I appreciate you being such a good sport, young man.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
PPR podcast 157 is over. Turn off the machines.